Yes lads, welcome back to another video. In this one today I'm going to be showing you the simplest and easiest way you can create a crosshair inside of Unreal Engine, just like the ones you see in like games like Call of Duty, okay? So let's create a new project. I'm going to use the first person for this because it suits it quite well, but you can add it to any project you want, third person, or even if you've got a game already, add it to that. Sweet. Let's start up our new project. Okay, here we are in the first person template, and as you can see, this is the first person shooter one. We can pick up our gun, we can shoot our gun, and yeah. Pretty basic stuff. Now, if we're going to the first person blueprints BP first person character, we're going to dock this just like this. Let's get an event begin play and then create a widget. Now it's asking us what widget do you want to create, and we don't have one yet, so we'll do that in a minute. Then we want to add to viewport. So what this is doing at the start of the game, we're going to be creating a widget and we're going to add it to the player's viewport. Sweet. Now we need a widget, so let's create one. So right click, user interface, user widget, just like this. And it's going to be WB Crosshair, that'll do. And then we're going to search for a canvas panel in the top left, just like this. This will give us a little play area. Add that onto the WB Crosshair. Then what we can do, we can actually X and search for text. Drag it onto the canvas panel. Okay, now we have our canvas panel and our text. We're just going to rename this and just add a dot where it says text. So it's just a full stop, basically. We're going to use this as our basic crosshair for now. Anchor it to the center, just like this. And then we can just drag it around like this. Zoom in a little bit. And just like that. Oh, let's not do that. And let's just try and align it just like that. That'll do. Okay, what I want to do now is add a outline just so it stands out a little bit more. So let's just change the anchor back to what it was, just temporarily. And then we can search for outline in the search bar. We're going to add an outline of 1 or 2. Let's do 1. And you can just see it makes it stand out a little bit more. You can meet at the corners if you want. I'm just going to leave it like it is. Compile and save. And then we need to anchor it back to the middle, just like that. Sweet. Now, compile and save. We can actually go into here. Select our WB Crosshair class, and it's asking us where do you want this to go, and it's going to go in there just like that. Compile, save, click play, and now we have a little crosshair dot. This is pretty good, and it's pretty good for like an interaction system as well, like if you want to show a dot when you have something you can interact with, right? But we're not doing that. This is a first person game mode, so I want to show you exactly how I did mine. And what I did, I created one in Photoshop, and I'll show you really quickly how I did it. So let me just go to my drives and let me search for crosshair. And where is it? It's one of these, not that one. It is this one here. This is the crosshair that I created. So let me just open up the content browser. We're going to drag this just like this. And the background is transparent. All this is 2 minus signs and then another minus sign, so 3. That I've rotated, and that is literally as simple as it gets. And then I deleted the background and then saved it as a PNG, imported it into Unreal Engine, and as you can see the background is transparent. So what we can do, we can actually add a image instead of the text, or like along with the text. It's completely up to you, but I'm going to search for image, drag this onto the the canvas panel, select the image, and now you're probably thinking, where is it? Even if we anchor it to the center, it's like just a white blob, well, like a white, yeah. And you're probably thinking, what's going on? So we need to actually go to appearance. We're going to go to brush, expand that, and select the image from here because it doesn't have any logic to go off right now. It doesn't have an image to go off right now. So let's select our crosshair, and as you can see, it's all messed up. But we can change the size X and Y to the same value. That'll just make it square. Let's anchor it to the center. And you know what? I think I'm actually just going to remove this center dot in a minute. So let's just size it probably something like this. Size XY, I'm going to do 20, 20, just like that. Drag that into the middle. Let's try and position it properly. And as you can see, the snapping is on. But let's first just delete our text. So I'm going to click this. And it's just snapping everywhere. Turn the snapping off and we can center it a little bit better. You can type in the values if you want on the right side. It's up to you. I'm just going to do it like this. And then we can compile and close out all the other stuff. Just like this. So essentially, event begin play. So when we play, we're going to create the crosshair, add it to the viewport, and the crosshair widget is going to be the class. Sweet. Let's click play, and as you can see, we have a crosshair just like Call of Duty or other games just like that. Nice little simple tutorial today. Almost at 1K, boys. Give us a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.